In the quiet heart of the valley, a family of beavers has built something extraordinary. Their survival depends on a chain of dams, an engineering feat created not by machines, but by teeth, paws, and instinct. By slowing rushing streams and reshaping the land, the beavers have transformed trickling water into a network of deep, still ponds. These ponds are pantries filled with food, highways for safe travel, and fortresses against predators. At the very center of this watery world rises their home, the lodge. Built from timber, mud, and stone, it shelters the family through storms, predators, and the freezing grip of winter. But a beaver's masterpiece is never finished. Beneath the surface, the main dam is nearly 3 meters wide, an immense wall of interlocked logs and branches, strengthened with rocks and sealed with mud. Every piece is carefully placed. Every gap is patched. For the beavers, construction is not a season's work, it is a lifelong pursuit. Their most powerful tools are not claws or strength, but their teeth. Chisel-like incisors carve through trees, felling trunks that seem impossibly large for such small animals. They cut, drag, and float timber back to the dam, working tirelessly night after night. Over the years, these architects of the wild create wetlands that benefit countless other species: fish, birds, amphibians, even deer. By shaping rivers, they shape entire ecosystems. But here's the challenge. This year, an early thaw has begun to test their craft. Snowmelt from the mountains swells the river. The pressure against the dam grows. A faint trickle begins to seep through the wall. For the beavers, this is no small concern. Even the slightest leak can become a torrent. The family must act quickly. Underwater, they dive and patch with mud and branches. Above, they drag in new logs, weaving them into the structure. With 5 dams along this stretch of river, there is always work to be done. They do not stop. They cannot stop, because failure here would mean disaster. Safe inside the lodge, the young are growing. In the warm chambers, they practice their skills, carrying twigs, learning how to chew and build. When they reach 2 years of age, they will be driven out, forced to leave the safety of their parents' lodge. Only then will they begin the challenge of creating water worlds of their own. Outside, the water continues to rise. If the snow melts too fast, the family could face their greatest trial yet. The lodge, the kits, even the life they've worked so hard to create, all could be swept away in the flood. But beavers are nothing if not determined. They are nature's tireless engineers, animals that never stop shaping, never stop fixing, never stop building. For them, survival is measured not just in days, but in the strength of the walls they raise against the river. And as long as the dams hold, so too does the life within.